play out? That's the question I've got in my mind. So if you're wondering how things are going to play out, let's have a look. It's going to be a bit of a combination psychic tarot reading, if you want to call it that. I'm trying a few different formats. See if we can get people back on board. You have to excuse me, I keep looking at the wrong side of the screen. Camera's over there. Other way next time. Yeah, so what's going off? Because I feel like you're the kind of person who knows your worth and value. You're the kind of person who knows what's right and wrong. And it feels like you've been surrounded for too long by people who see you as an energy source of some sort, right? It's almost like they're out for what they can get, right? So come flipping out. Seven of Swords in the reverse, Lord of unstable effort. So it feels for too long, right? You've been putting in all this effort. So take my content for example. Put these hours and hours and hours into content, and bar the hardcore, it doesn't really go anywhere. That's coming to an end, right? It's in the reverse position. That's coming to an end. You're breaking some cycle. I kind of want to say with this collective, you are a generational curse breaker. And just about that, Five of Wands in the reverse, Lord of Strife. Okay, so that trouble and strife, that's coming to an end. Okay. I'm being told for this collective, it's time to step into your divinity. Okay, divinity. Princess of Swords. Now I'm going to cover up because we've got some breasticles on the go. Yeah. Now with this deck, if you notice, you got the Medusa type figure at the top there. So it always feels like, for me, I know that Medusa turned people to stone. There's an element of that. I feel like you've recently had some attacker, and I'm going to use that word, in your energy, who has used some kind of magic, some kind of energy manipulation work to kind of not so much turn people to stone, but to entice them to their way of thinking. Because for me, in the Hermetic Tarot deck, this is a bit of a siren type energy there. Okay, Eight of Wands, Lord of Swiftness. Okay, so things are going to start picking up, right? And I feel like you're moving in a bit more of a silent energy. Okay, the Emperor, you're taking control. So the